Hello, wonderful students. How are you doing today? Today, we'll be looking at the topic types of letter. Type of letter. At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to divine the types of, to talk about the types of letters, such as personal and business letter. They should be able to list the format parts of personal letter and business letter, and at the same time list the style of writing personal and business letter. Let's talk about personal letter. Personal letters are letters written to friends, to parents, to uncles, aunties, cousins, to relatives, close relatives. You are free when you are writing personal letters. They are not officials. The letter you are writing is not formal. It is informal letter. And it has some parts that are divided into 5 parts. These parts include, number 1, the heading. When you are writing a personal letter, you first of all write the heading. The heading is categorized into address. You write the address of the letter line by line, and you start writing it at the middle of the page, towards the left, towards the right hand margin. You write it at the middle of the page, towards the right hand margin. The address that you are writing, the last line of the address is the date that you will write there. That is the head part of the personal letter. The next one we're going to look at is the greeting. As a cultured person, you just don't write letter to your parents or to your uncles or aunties or even your friend without showing courtesy. You greet. And this greeting, once you write it, you end it with comma. You can say, dear Shade, or hi Joe, dear uncle, dear daddy, or dear mommy. Remember, it is a personal letter. It depends on the name you are writing to, then the relationship between the two of you. Then the next one that we're going to look at is the body. The body of the letter is the main text, the main message that you want to pass across, the main point that you want to pass across to the person you are writing to. In the body, you write it, you write the point out paragraph by paragraph. You just don't lump all the message together. Each point must be sequential to another. That is, the first paragraph, you tell your point out, you set it out, then the next paragraph will be pointing to the first paragraph, while the third paragraph will be pointing, buttressing the second paragraph. You write it line after line by line. And the next one is the complementary clause. As a cultured person, you must greet the person, you must express, you have your short expression of just a single line to end the letter you are writing. And when you write the complementary clause, you write a comma in front of it. You write a comma in front of it. And the last one is the signature line. The signature line, you write your name. Then at the upper line, you put your signature there. Your signature can be in blue color. You can use black color, black ink or blue ink to write it. Those are the parts of the personal letter. Then let's look at the layout of a personal letter. A personal letter can be referred to as informal letter. This is the example of the sender address, that is the person writing the letter, the address of that person. The date line that I said is the last line in the address line. Then the complementary greetings, which is dear uncle or dear mommy or dear sir, dear Shade, and so on and so forth. Then these are the main body of the message that you bulleted out. You write the point out one after the other. This is the complementary closer. You have your signature line, whereby you choose the ones whereby you sign the letter. The next type of letter that we're going to discuss about is business letter. From the word business, it sounds informal. It sounds formal. The business letter is a formal letter whereby you are addressing letter on a business transaction. The lines are recorded, the letters are recorded on a letterhead paper of the company, and it contains the information about the company, such as the name of the company, the address of the company, the address where the company can be located, the telephone number of the company, how the company can be reached, how you can reach the company. Then there are some styles in business letter. We have about 3 styles in business letter. The first one is fully blocked style. The second one is indented or semi-blocked style, while the last one is modified blocked style. Let us treat them one after the other. Fully blocked style. When you are writing fully blocked style, you start writing from the left margin of the paper, and every other line that you will write, you will start from the same point. You start writing from the left margin of the paper, and for every other sentences and on the other line, you start writing from the same point. So when you're looking at your write-up, then you can see that it is fully blocked. Just like the example of the slide I'm showing to you now. The slide is fully blocked because all the lines, they are starting at the same point. Then the second one is semi-blocked style. The semi-blocked style, you start writing from the left margin truly, but you will leave 5 or 6 spaces from the left margin. You will leave 5 or 6 spaces from the left margin, and you continue to type. There is complementary closing and the name of the writer are typed at the middle of the page. I hope I'm well understood. The first writing that you are writing under the semi-blocked, you start writing leaving 5 or 6 spaces. And after you have finished writing everything that you want to write, the complementary closing and the name of the writer is written at the middle of the page. Then the last one is modified blocked style. The modified blocked style, you start writing at the middle of the page when you are writing the company's address, and you start writing the letter at the beginning of the left margin. Did you get what I've just said? When you want to write modified blocked style, your address will begin at the middle of the page. Then the main body of the letter, you write it at the beginning of the margin, left margin. And that has taken us to the end of the class. I want to give you a quick summary of what we have done today. We talked about types of letter, and I told you that we have 2 different types of letters. We have personal letter and the formal letter, which can as well be called the impersonal letter. Then the personal letter, which as well can be called as the business letter. Then the personal letter has 5 parts. I treated the heading where you write the address of the letter, and you start writing the address at the middle of the page. And the last line of the address, you have your date line there. You have the greetings to show that you are cultured, dear sir. You have the I Joe, dear uncle, and so on and so forth. Then you have the body, which is the main message that you want to write. Meanwhile, you write the message paragraph by paragraph, making the message to be sequential to each other. Then you have the complementary close, whereby you express yourself with a short expression or word on a single line, and you end it with a comma. Then the last one is the signature line, whereby you write your name, and on top of it you sign. You can either sign with black or blue ink. Then the business letters are the letters that you write when you are doing your business transactions. And you cannot just write it on a plain letter, on a plain sheet. You have to write it on a letterhead paper of the company. It contains the information of the organization, such as the name of the organization, the address where the organization can be located, the phone number of the organization, how you can reach the organization through the phone number. Then there are styles that you use in writing business letter. You can either use fully blocked style, which means you are starting writing from the left hand margin of the book that you are of the sheet that you are writing. Then we can write from an indented or semi-block style, whereby you leave 5 to 6 spaces before you start to write, having written the address from the middle, and you can write modified block style, whereby you write the address from the middle and you start writing from the left column of the first line, and the subsequent line you leave 2 line spaces to continue writing. The assignment you are having is to list 5 parts of writing personal letters and itemize styles used in writing business letter. So we'll meet in the next class. Stay blessed and remain focused on your studies.